Greetings, friends. I would like to introduce to you the two very important and special people here at the church. Now, that means you are all important, you are all special, but we would like to specifically introduce to you Gwen, Lilly, and Chris Patrick. They're not only friends, but they are corporators. They may ask, what is a corporator? Well, Gwen, I'm going to ask you, what is a corporator?
Well, a corporator is a concept that is familiar in the Archdiocese of Baltimore. And if people are curious, they can actually Google that word on the Archdiocese of Baltimore website to find out more. But basically, a corporator is a member of the board of directors because the church is incorporated, and we provide an oversight role. We don't have any sort of official capacity on the staff. We just are a safety net to make sure that everything stays on track and we're abiding by all of the regulations that the Archdiocese has laid down for our church.
Well, good. And I'll ask you the same question. Maybe you can come at it from a different perspective.
So a corporator, in my view, Gwen's 100% correct in what she said, but we also have sort of a role to help you administer the church. You know, I've often said when people ask me what the heck is a corporator and what does a corporator do, I've often said that, we take a young man and send him to seminary, and he learns philosophy and theology and Christology and so many other ologies, but no accounting and no labor law and no property law and things like that. And then you put him in the middle of a parish here that has, a pretty large physical plant, a large building here, and 20 employees at some times, and a large budget. And we're here to help with some of those more practical things of, how to administer the worldly goods of the parish.
But I'm not a young man. I'm an old guy.
You were once.
But I certainly need a lot of help here. Okay. Hey, to be corporators, though, you had to sign a dotted line of something, right?
That's true.
Explain the risk that you have taken to be corporators here at the church.
Do you know what risk we've assumed?
So, I do actually. We, as corporators, we're responsible to make sure that the church files all of the necessary documents, tax documents, things that would make us liable for not following proper procedures or laws or regulations. So we're personally responsible for that.
Well, I think that I did not worry too much about it because actually the staff does a very good job and has nice clean audits all the time. So I have no concern about my liability.
Right. So, the overall structure of the church, right? Safety is one of them, right? The fiscal stuff is things that you oversight. And then there's this old Latin phrase, memento mori, okay? And that is what a slave in Rome would say behind a victorious general who's on a parade, and it means remember you're mortal, you're going to die, right? So, and again, I need somebody behind my back, because I'm the pastor, and all of a sudden I could get into some sort of crazy mode, and you would say, what? What would you guys tell me? Whenever you see something wrong, tell me, what do you guys do? Because you've done it before.
Yeah. I feel like I want you to focus on the gifts that nobody else can do at the church. And this is more of the mundane. So we spot check you. We consult. Okay. We use our experience, our relevance from working out in industry, and we leverage that expertise to share our best practices with you to try to help course correct you so that you can focus on the things that only you can do, more of a pastoral sense. So I think that's pretty much
good. Chris, how would you approach that one?
We have more than one occasion had to say, hey, you might want to look at this situation a little bit differently, or perhaps next time you could approach it like this. And I think that's where our value comes in helping you navigate through all the challenges of being a pastor of a large church.
Right, and believe me, I need these two wonderful people with me. But I wouldn't say just the mundane things, Gwen. I would say the spiritual things too, because I think we have two corporators that are not only very intelligent when it comes to the things of operating, a church, but also the spiritual issues. They've bought into what it means to be a missionary disciple. They understand the vision here. They understand the pastoral plan, and they're always making sure that we are on board with it and we're going in the right direction. So I really appreciate that as well.
Yeah, I would say one thing that we also have a unique perspective. We sit on the parish pastoral council. We sit on the finance commission. We sit in meetings for the mission council.
Yeah.
And so we do have that perspective
Sure,
and can offer
yeah.
some continuity across the board. So yeah, that's our goal, to kind of pull those things all together.
Right.
And make sure that we're maintaining our mission and our goals.
Yeah. So, well, thank you, Gwen, and thank you, Chris. These are two go-to people, okay? So, like we said last week with Tony Gioio, who's the chair of the Mission Council, and also with Terry Morse, who's the head of the PPC. These are people you can go to when you have a concern, or you want to say something, whatever. This is our church collectively together. And I want you to make sure that you know the structure of the church, what's going on here, and who's doing it. Okay? God bless you.